Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your New York Mets.
First pitch moments away. And our pitcher in this game, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the right-hander deals on the corner for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Dylan Cruz. And the first offering is not close. Senga, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really
Batting
close
third,
pitches.
left fielder,
And somehow,
James
Boogie
Wood.
found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
James Wood, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Cruz leads off first with 1 away. Senga picks over. Cruz dives back in, but they got him.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
Two down, nobody on. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. That one not close, and it's 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Not even close there. 3-1 now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, strike one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Mackenzie Gore.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco
Well, here's a game Lindor will never
Lindor.
forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
That's a little bit low.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
Fielder,
Couldn't get any air under it,
Juan
but he
Soto.
smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now it's Juan Soto. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there, and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ruiz can't squeeze it. Gets away. And he'll move up to second. No problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Got him swinging, and there's one down.
Batting third.
And now it's Mark
baseman,
Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's
Ball
even
one.
up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Now this is in the air down the line. Cruz sizes this one up. 2 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup
First
here.
baseman,
All right,
Pete
Siggy, how about all the
Alonso.
talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Pete Alonso
Oh, that's out.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Two and oh.
In the dirt. Lindor up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Citi
Leading off for
Field.
Washington,
Second inning
the
set to
designated
go.
hitter,
And now
Josh
for
Bell.
Washington, Josh Bell. Senga back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95. On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it himself. 1 out in the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Check swing, called strike. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Taylor moving back. Gone. That one banged off the apple. Home run. A solo shot. It's 2-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And
1-0.
misses inside. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. And look out,
Perfect.
as that one ran in and got him.
Batting eighth, third baseman,
Next to hit, Jose Tena.
Ball, that's down.
Squirts away a little bit. And a swing and a miss. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And a ground ball to first. To second, there's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Fastball for a strike. A little bit high. 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 6, designated hitter.
Starling Marte up to him.
Marte.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in
and he's
there.
back safely. That one hit to right. Cruz. And there's one away.
Batting 7th, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nimmo off of first with 2 away. And the next pitch is way outside. Fastball is outside. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground right side. And foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Second baseman.
First and second,
Luis
2
Angel
outs.
Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Walked his first time. That one's in there. Strike 1. Squirts away a little bit. Abrams up to 3rd on the wild pitch.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Center field. Taylor under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from 3rd. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 3-0.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. He's already homered here in this one. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes. Yep, that ball went out.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out looking. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him
Now
off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Splits the plate. That's strike 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark
Here's the third
Vientos.
baseman, Mark Vientos. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Tenna makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The count 2-1 on the ground, and that's just foul.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1 so far. Bell, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2011. Chopped left side. Vientos in plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Garcia.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one inside. 2-1. In the air, foul off first. Alonso pulls that one down, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Pete Alonso. Outside, 1-0. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
Nope, outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So a man aboard. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Way high.
Ball one, no strike.
Alonso on at first, nobody out. And that one misses up and in. 2-0. Just missed. And ball four to aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. But no advance from the runners. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1's the count. That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Second and third, one away. Two on, one out. Ground ball right side,
foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. That misses the zone. 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at
Up
some
next,
point
for the
succumbed to
Mets,
that pitch right
catcher,
there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way,
Alvarez.
and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He reached on a walk his first time. And that one clips the corner. Second and third, two down. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is downstairs.
1-1.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Two left for the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz. Senga back to work. And that is out of play. That one pushed to the left and foul. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you
Now
what,
batting,
pitcher and
third
catcher are on the
baseman,
same page
Jose
right now.
Tena.
Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. He hit into a double play his first time up. He swings and fouls one off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The other way, and foul ball. This to third, Vientos. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Ball one there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2 goes down looking. And the Nationals gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Just
Ball,
off the inside edge. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 also throwing. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. That one fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 2. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. The Mets trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
1 out, runner at second. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Man at second. And another ball. Two 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one is inside. Fouled off left side. 1 out and a runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air. Low has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Young moving under this one. And that is the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
New York
and they
Mets.
make a change to start the
Number
sixth.
81.
The new pitcher, Danny Young.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the Nats
Leading
lineup
off
turns
for
over.
Washington,
C.J.
shortstop,
Abrams
C.J. Abrams
digging in for the Nationals. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter
Up
like
next
this, known
for
for
Washington,
using the
right
entire
fielder,
field.
Dylan
Just couldn't
Cruz.
sit back long enough on that one.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase short
Now
to
batting,
it,
left
long
fielder,
through it,
James
and that's
Wood.
a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Meanwhile, activity in the
0-1.
bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen. Nunez also getting ready. Cruz, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pitch misses
that's
there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Misses off the
That's
plate.
inside.
2-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Man at first, one away. That's too low. Ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Spin throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort
Now
there.
batting, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
Down.
That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. And that is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Washington.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new pitcher on the
39.
mound, Lucas Sims.
Lucas Sims.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off,
Leading
Brandon
off
Nimmo.
for the Mets, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
in the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses. 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So now the DH spot, Starling Marte. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Line drive. Low. Takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. The Nationals leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back.
Mets.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher
Number
on the mound.
72.
Daniel Nunez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. He's grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nunez, a 6'2 righty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Slider misses outside. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Garcia.
So digging in, Luis Garcia. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
On the ground to first, Alonso takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Curveball drops in there.
0-2 count, both
0-2
pitches on the
count.
inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Just misses with that one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Now batting, third
Now
baseman,
the third baseman, Jose Tena. And that's down and away. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Two outs. Just missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Pulls that one foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for Washington.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
58.
7th. Derek Law.
Derek Law.
Now the catcher
Leading
up to
off
hit,
for the
Francisco
Mets,
Alvarez.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. On the ground, right side, Garcia. Tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting.
That's a huge
second
defensive
baseman,
play in the late
Luis
stages of the
Angel
game. It might not be the
Acuna.
most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. The 1-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a dribbler, foul first base side. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Outside with a breaking ball. Next pitch is outside. This one in the air, center field. Young. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.